has arrived at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Hey everyone, it's Herb from Roll the Walt, and welcome to another live broadcast from the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. Tonight, special nighttime broadcast coming to you live from Disney's Hollywood Studios. Instead of the usual Saturday mornings, we're going to be doing a Saturday evening, and maybe my phone gimbal will cooperate, I don't know. Not sure it's going to cooperate. Heather, TGIF, I agree with you on that. Happy Friday to you. Thanks for joining. The studios are definitely all decked out for Christmas time. Okay, yeah, the gimbal is not happy. Rudy, hello to you. Oh yeah, gimbal is not happy at all, and I do not know why. All right, well, we may just have to go gimbal free tonight. Eileen, hello to you. Carrie watching from New Jersey, hello to you. And Cindy from Bellevue, Ohio. Good to see you. Mary Martin, good evening and happy Friday. Jeff, hello to you as well. All right, so since the gimbal is having a little bit of a seizure, I'm going to try one more time. And if that doesn't work, we're going handheld. Raina, hello to you. Gerald says loves the Hollywood Studios at night. Okay, why are we doing that? Whoa, that's crazy. All right, but at least I know what's going on. Sorry about that, everyone. You're probably appearing to be upside down. Okay. You know, I think I've never done this before. My goodness. This is like the worst start ever to a broadcast, but there we go. All right, gimbal's happy now. Today, we are just going to go for a stroll and see all things Christmas time here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Starting right here on Hollywood Boulevard, which is definitely decked out for the season. You can see the garland strung across the trees, the light lampposts have got stars, and down at the end of the street at Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway, there are some white snowflakes. We're going to check it all out and enjoy the nighttime ambiance. Heather said, stunning. Tom from New York City, hello to you. Teresa, nice to see you. Jane, good evening to you. Arlene says, loves the Christmas decorations. I do as well. I also love the Christmas music. The big band Christmas, a lot of fun. Susan, hello to you. Ruth says, loves a nighttime stroll, and that's what we're going to do today. Tanya says, amazing and beautiful. Scott on YouTube, hello, says, a great surprise. Happy to share it with you and appreciate your being here. So tomorrow morning I have a wedding-related activity for my daughter's upcoming nuptials, so didn't want to miss a broadcast weekend. So happy to be here with you on a Friday night. Alan said it is past the gimbal's bedtime. I think so. Actually, that one was user error. I put the phone upside down, and the gimbal wanted to go right side up, and I was trying to fight it, and it was not working very well. Gerald says Hollywood Studios has the best music, hands down. Definitely one of the top 4 theme parks at Disney World as far as music goes. No, I love the music here. It's very good. Christine loves the music as well. It really does look magical, and there are a lot of people here. The parking lot was sort of chock full. I don't know if maybe they were loading in the cars in a different way, but the main drive in, both sides of the lot were pretty much full, and the park looks very busy. I don't know if there's some special nighttime event going on, or maybe it's just a super popular day because it's a gorgeous day. But things are hopping here, 61 degrees. Actually an extremely pleasant night to be out. Stephanie, hello to you. Heather says, have I attended Jollywood Nights? I have not. That is something I would like to do sometime. I believe that nearly all of the tickets for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party are out this year, done this year, sold. There may be some for Jollywood Nights. I'm going to have to check it out. I have to see if Santa is going to bring me cash or coal in the stocking, and whether I can make that happen. All right, let's take a little stroll down Sunset. And Sunset Season's Greetings plays on and off on this street. I love the stars that are lit up on the lampposts. A lot of fun. Vicky said a nice surprise. Appreciate your being here. Christopher from Ontario Delhi Chiropractic in Delhi, in Canada. Nice to see you. Tony said, we're home last week, already miss it. Best thing to do when you're missing a visit to Disney World is tune into World of Walt live broadcast and or start planning your next trip. Both are good things to do. Tanya has been sick all day. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that you feel better. Linda says, loves the Christmas decorations. Disney definitely knows how to do Christmas. Barbara in cold New York, love to hear what the temperatures are like in your territory. As I mentioned, 61 here, was up into the lower 70s today. But tonight going to be down to 48, which in Central Florida we call that frigid. But I know for many of you that's just getting started over winter time. Vicky said going to Disneyland next Saturday. That's great. Hope you have a good time. Ryan, good evening to you. I hope that we will hear All I Want for Christmas is a Hippopotamus here.
All right, let's go this one.
Sue had 77. Very nice. May Moore from Texas. Hello to you. Mandy in snowy Vermont. Wishing you were here. All right, Sunset Greetings does not seem to be presenting at the moment, but we're going to walk back towards the Rock and Roller Coaster and the Sunset Showcase Theater, where the new Villains show is playing, just to take the full tour of Sunset Boulevard. John's going to be here in a week. I hope you have a great time. Arlene, 59 near Chicago. That's not so bad.
This performance of Fantastic has now filled to capacity.
Uh-oh.
We apologize for the inconvenience and hope you enjoy the rest of your evening here at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Fantasmic is full up. Bruce said 34 in Maine, but no snow yet. It's probably coming your way. Barbara, 45, but feels like 30. Whew, that's chilly. Bill says, thanks for the Friday night walkabout. Bill, you are welcome. Thanks to so many of you for checking in tonight and watching. I always appreciate your being here. Thank you, as always, for the comments. I always love chatting back and forth. Thanks for the likes and the shares as well. It's a big encouragement to me.
Christmas.
Jeffrey says, of course Fantasmic is full. It's the best. It is a great show. Although I have to say, many years ago I saw the version of Fantasmic at Disneyland, and it was amazing. So a similar idea, but just the fact that that section of the park transforms into that show just gives it a different, and I think special feel from the purpose-built theater here at Walt Disney World. Debbie says, love wearing Christmas t-shirts to Walt Disney World, very festive. There are plenty of folks here who agree with you, and Disney is looking to please when it comes to offering shirts and such. Christy says, wishing she was here, loves Christmas time at Disney. So the Rock and Roller Coaster still starring Aerosmith, but not for too much longer. It's shutting down before you know it for its transition to the Muppets. Kind of looking forward to that. I think it's going to be fun. Spencer says, wonder how Mickey and Minnie are up to at Red Carpet Dreams. Probably saying hello to all their friends. Thank you for joining me on YouTube. See what the standby wait times look like here for the Rock and Roller Coaster. Looks like 45 minutes, not so bad. I think I'm swimming upstream because the Villains Unfairly Ever After show probably just let out. The last show was at 7:50, I believe. Yeah, about 15 minutes or so, so I think it probably just is letting out right now, which is why we've got all these people streaming out. Not sure I can swim upstream too much more just because the flow of people is amazing. Well, maybe we come to the tail end. Tanya says the lights and the decorations are beautiful. Denise says the park is packed. It does seem like it's packed today. I checked some of the wait times before we started up on the broadcast, and they were high. I mean, not extraordinary, but they were high. A lot of the headliner attractions like Rock and Roller Coaster, like the Tower of Terror, like Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, they were in the 50, 60-minute range, which, you know, that's a long time to wait in a line, but it's not crazy. But I'm surprised for a Friday evening in mid-November, those numbers being as high as they were and the crowd level being as high as it is. Very interesting. So, Villains Unfairly Ever After here at the Sunset Showcase Theater. Just let out, done for the night. Fun show. I've done a broadcast of it maybe once or twice. Really enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. The performers do a really nice job. And the professionalism of the presentation is top-notch for sure. Tanya says, looks so different at night, vibrant, all lit up. Does look good. Mary Martin says, misses the arch. Yes, the archway with the Disney's Hollywood Studios logo that led into the animation courtyard is now gone. Getting ready for the new animation experience that's coming to that section of the park. John says, say hello to Gertie at Echo Lake. Wonder if Gertie's open serving ice cream today. We'll have to see. Jeff says, do they do any rides with holiday overlays at Disney's Hollywood Studios? There are none that come to mind. I wonder if any of you happen to know of any. I can't think of any. Scott says, Salem, Massachusetts has 41 degrees and cloudy today. Hope you are staying warm. Debbie says, hasn't been to Hollywood Studios since September. Have to go see the missing arch. We'll take a quick stroll past that area. I think we'll get a pretty good stroll around all of Hollywood Studios today. Fabizio, Merry Christmas to you. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Uh-oh, Mick is looking to stir up the hornet's nest, saying he misses the hat. That is one of those fighting words sort of comments. I'm joking. You're not being that way at all. But yes, well, it's something to definitely spark some conversation among Disney fans. If you ask if you are a pre-hat or post-hat kind of person, I am a pre-hatter. I think I've got my theory, which I've shared before, which is whatever state the park was in when you first came to it is probably your default position for what you like the best. So for me, I came to Hollywood Studios early in its history. That was before the hat was there, so I was sort of a pre-hat kind of guy. But I think many people who first experienced the studios with a hat in place, especially, they miss it. Debbie says, remember where Bugs Life play area was? Yeah, I do remember that. That's been a while. In the days with the Streets of America and the Epic Stunt Spectacular show and the tour on a tram. Those were olden days here at Hollywood Studios. As Walt said, it's not a museum. It's always going to be ever-changing, and it certainly has been. John said he'd be up for a nighttime Skyliner ride. That sounds fun. My guess is that by the time we get through a full tour of the studios, our hour will be up, but we'll see how it goes. Susan says, loves the hat to bring out the magic. A lot of people getting some treats over here at Fairfax Fair and the Hollywood Scoops. Pamela says misses both the hat and the Osborne lights. It's time. Sunset greetings. We're going to take a few minutes to enjoy it.
Joyful gatherings at Christmas time are a gift you can give all year. Joyous tidings to you.
Great projection on the Hollywood Tower of Terror. It's snoping. Very cool. Amira says, loves the projections. I think that's what she said. Debbie says it's great. Check out the Snope. That is very cool. I'll walk up here to get a little bit closer view. Oh yeah, it is falling from the sky. Phil said, very cool. Sue says it is snowing in Florida. It is. Crazy as it may seem. Oh, snow's over. Nancy says that was cool. I agree with you. Says the magic of Disney. Sue said the snow melted. It doesn't stay long here in Florida. Sandy says loves the projection displays. Me too. Really amazing what they can do as a surface, on the surface of that hotel building. It's the Hollywood Toy Hotel. And more snow. Hang on another minute or two to see if we can catch another segment before we continue our tour. Oh yeah, this is serious Snope right now. Susan says they do good shows on the tower. Yes, they do. Linda says, terrific, thank you, you are welcome. Nick asks if I am doing a walk around on Saturday as usual. No, I am not, because I've got some wedding activities for my daughter's upcoming wedding tomorrow, so I decided to come and do the broadcast tonight instead. Rudy's voting for making a snowball. That could take some doing, I think. You'd have clean hands afterwards, though, so that's good. Robert said to catch some on your tongue. I don't know how healthy that's going to be. Says, congratulations to the father of the groom. I am the father of the bride, but thank you.
He can't even dress.
Pamela, thank you for the congratulations. The wedding is coming up in just a little more than a month, and it's hard to believe. All right, we'll watch this one more segment, and then we will continue our tour. Jackie, thank you so much. John, that's okay. Barbara, thank you for the congratulations. I appreciate that. All right, very fun. Wow. The laser and the Snope combo is very cool. Very vibrant in person. All right. Shirley says, a Christmas wedding. How festive. I agree. Maria, thank you so much. Debbie says, your daughter weddings are so emotional. Hers got married 2 years ago. Yes, I'm feeling the same way. I'm trying to practice my toast so I'm not just a blubbering idiot up there with a glass of champagne in his hand. Hello, how are you?
Good, nice
Good.
to see you.
You too. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Hello. Having fun?
Yeah.
Good. Thanks for saying hi. All right, here we go. Sandy, good evening from a warm Chicago. Chef asked if I have a bucket hat to wear for the wedding. I have been specifically forbidden from wearing a bucket hat in that event, which is okay. Carrie, thank you for the congratulations. Jackie, how's it going? Nicole says 389 days till she's home. Good for you. I was just looking at the My Disney Experience, or not the My Disney Experience app, but rather the Disney Cruise Line app for the countdown until my next cruise, which is going to be on the Disney Treasure in September of next year. Can't wait. Already counting down the days. About 300, so a lot of counting still to go. Heather says, loves the Frozen holiday songs. They are a lot of fun. Gerald said the locals are all dressed up for the weather here in Nebraska. That is good. Phil asked if I can tell how to get exclusive Disney pins delivered every month. Phil, I sure can. Thank you for asking that wonderfully insightful question, which grants you the award for prompting the shameless plug, and that award is my undying appreciation. If you, or anyone you know, would like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Jackie says, this is awesome. Love it. Thank you so much. Mary Martin says she's going to be back in the spring. Hope you have a wonderful upcoming trip.
6, 7.
Robert says, does the bucket hat have a bow tie? Does that make it okay? I'll have to check on that. Not up to speed on my bucket hat bow tie etiquette, but We can find out. Heather, good evening to you in Wisconsin. Hope you're having a good day. Linda says, it's always good to have a countdown going. I agree with you. I think that's a new rule to live by in life, is always have a countdown going until your next something.
Mom, Dad, 6, 7.
Debbie says, try a fedora. That sounds very dashing. Maybe a top hat. I can just imagine all of the friends of the bridal couple thinking about such concepts. Nicole says, a countdown makes her work harder. Sandy says, is there going to be a stroll at a park tomorrow morning? Sandy, unfortunately not. I'm here tonight because tomorrow I will be supporting some upcoming wedding-related tasks for my daughter. Still wanted to see if I could get a broadcast in this week, so kind of a surprise broadcast on a Friday. Actually, my first time this season coming over to Disney's Hollywood Studios with all the Christmas decorations out, and it's beautiful. Looks really nice. Sunset Seasons greetings, the projection and laser show, complete with Snoke. A lot of fun. Diane says, more manipulation if you have tears. Well, I may not have to manipulate that. It may just happen on its own. We'll see how it goes. Barbara says, already packing for Disney Christmas Adventure in a month. It's hard to believe that the countdown to Christmas is on. So I believe this stage is part of Jollywood Nights and the ice skating presentation that takes place during that hard-ticketed event. Kind of cool.
No keeping.
Yeah, it looks definitely like something you could ice skate on under that tarp. Rudy says, could sleep in on a Saturday morning. I'm happy to give you a day off. Thank you so much to all of you who join me each Saturday so consistently. It's a great encouragement to me. So we were talking about the archway earlier in the broadcast, which is no longer straight in front of us. So you can actually see the sign for the Little Mermaid show. It is not blocked by the archway. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see this area of the animation courtyard transform. Jason on YouTube, 25 days to go. Hope you have a great upcoming visit. I was going to head over towards Toy Story Land, but I think I'm going to switch gears and head back to Echo Lake so we can see the Christmas decorations there. And then we'll continue back to Batu depending on the amount of time we have left. Also gives us a chance to see the primary Christmas tree in the middle of Echo Lake here. Robert asked if anyone else has their Christmas stuff up yet. It'll be interesting to see. Do you have your Christmas things up? And if so, when did you do it? And if not, when do you plan to do it? For me, I'm traditionally a Friday after Thanksgiving kind of decoration up family, but I'm always open to changes on that. John says, Gertie looks festive. Joanne says, we're just here on Saturday. Sue is day after Thanksgiving. Me as well. I think I said day after Thanksgiving. Maybe I said day after something else, but I meant day after Thanksgiving. Denise, Christmas stuff up at Halloween. Good for you. Sharon said same, Friday after Thanksgiving. Barbara, same. Arlene says not yet after Thanksgiving. Ronnie says putting up a Disney tree this year. That'll be fun. Barbara says, came in late. What's the news about a wedding? Yes, my daughter is getting married in a little more than a month. Hard to believe, but very exciting. So tomorrow I'll be playing busboy for a wedding event, which is okay. I have experience doing that. The wedding itself is a little more than a month away.
Disney Movie Magic, a celebration of Disney live-action films, starting in just 10 minutes.
Linda says, still have the fall decor out. Ginny says her Disney tree is up. Very cool. Janet, thank you for the congrats. Vicky also has a Disney tree. Very fun. Robert asked about a live broadcast. If that's a live broadcast of the wedding, I think I'd get tossed out. All right, Echo Lake is looking great. The Christmas tree up in the middle. Christmas ornaments illuminated on the water. You can see Hollywood and Vine, the dining location across the waterway. It looks good. Jackie says the tree looks beautiful. Denise as well. Tanya says got her favorite song playing. Rudy says wishes he could fit a tree in his house. Marta says Christmas is up but not on. Celebrating Thanksgiving and Christmas. Very good. Someone asked if the tree is tilted. Not as best I can tell. I don't know. Now you got me wondering. Tanya and Linda both say it's beautiful. All right, let's continue on. We're going to go over and see Gertie.
There's a bunch of small little
Is this Burl Ives, I think? Very classic Christmas music. Ronnie says, can you leave your Disney tree up all year? I would vote yes. I think there should be national legislation to allow such things to happen if there isn't already. Tanya says, beautiful and perfect song. Missy says, yes, it is Burl Ives. Very cool. Joanne, a holly jolly Christmas to you as well. Rudy says the tree looked a little tilted. You know, I don't know, it does look a little tilted. Like here, almost looks like it could be a little tilted to the right, maybe. I don't know if that's an optical illusion because of Gertie's tail or just the placement or what, but that's interesting. Heather says, loves the classic tunes. Me too. Tony says, was standing in that spot 4 nights ago. Hope you had a great time.
Yeah.
Let's check out Dinosaur Gertie's Ice Cream of Extinction. Gertie is looking very Christmas ready. It's fun. Gertie's smoking. She's smoking. Anna said the Goofy put up the tree. Jack, good evening to you. Gerald said the Art Deco decor is cool. I agree with you. Actually, speaking of that, let's go and check out these porcelain figures, just like you might see at Grandma's house. That's very 1940s, very cool. Maria says, can't wait, gonna be here in June. Justine says, very magical, thanks for taking us along. We'll be there over Thanksgiving. Good for you, I hope you have a wonderful visit. It's certain to be a busy time. Pack your patience and enjoy the fun of it. Susan saying hi to Bambi. All right, let's continue our Friday evening tour around Disney's Hollywood Studios. I think we've seen a lot of the Christmas specialties here. I'm glad that we saw the tree when it was on, and now I guess Disney forgot to pay their electric bill because it's off at the moment. That is very interesting. Oh, there it is, back again. I guess there was just an impromptu Christmas tree lighting right there. Marie says, loves Disney at Christmas time. Me too. Disney does such an amazing job. John says, assuming no Saturday stroll, John, you are right. I was happy to come and do one on Saturday. Glad it worked out. Thanks to all of you for joining. I know this was a bit last minute and definitely off schedule, so wasn't sure if we'd have a big crowd or not, but I'm very thankful for everyone who's here spending a bit of time with me, so thank you so much. Robert says, hot or cold, it's always a good time for some soft serve at Walt Disney World. I like the way you think. Anna says, they really have to keep Goofy and Donald away from those decorations. Yes, trouble will ensue. Deborah said they heard me. Yes, let's turn off the tree. Maybe no one will notice then that it's tilting. Jeff says, anytime's a good time for a stroll. Ronnie, thank you so much for watching. All right. Headed past the Backlot Express here on the left. Star Tour straight ahead, which has a very minimal standby wait time of 5 minutes. It was that way when I walked in the park and checked the My Disney Experience app. So not a bad wait. It's very rare these days for Star Tours to have much of a wait at all. Gerald says, stop in the back lot for a cool beverage. Actually sounds like a good idea. Actually, I think I'd like to stop in the Baseline Tap House for a cool beverage. And everyone knows my favorite word is charcuterie. Jackie says, thanks for bringing us along on the Disney tours. It is my pleasure. Bruce said I should do more Disney at night. Yeah, that is a good idea. I like to be consistent so everybody knows when and where to expect me, but maybe it's good to mix things up sometimes. I was sort of forced into it given other scheduling considerations today, but it's been a lot of fun seeing the park at night. I hope that you all are enjoying it as well. Darla, on our way tomorrow morning. Can't wait. I hope you have a great visit. Missy, it is currently 61 degrees. Today was up to the mid-70s. Tonight it's going to be down to 48. Denise says, loves the nighttime tour. Thank you so much. Oh, looks like the Baseline Tap House is closed for the day.
Yeah.
Maybe they closed well in advance of the park closure so that people are not lingering and nursing their beverage. Excuse me. Sounds like I gargled on a box of Pebbles today. I promise I didn't. Ronnie says, keeps the phone cool. Ronnie, you are right. And when it's darker out, I don't have to keep the brightness up so high. My phone doesn't complain about getting hot. It's a good thing. So over to our left of our forward motion is the former Muppets Courtyard. You can see that the concept art for Monsters, Inc. is up. Recently I've seen some photos that construction is moving right along. John says, miss the Muppets. Sue, not so happy about the anti-Muppet movement over here in this area of the park. Good news is the Muppets are packing up and moving, heading over to Rock and Roller Coaster. Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets, or some such name. Tanya says, misses the Muppets. Susan as well. Robert said, any news on the fountain? No, but if you ever come over to my house and you see a Miss Piggy statue and a fountain in the backyard, I know nothing. Arlene is missing the Muppets as well. All right, we exit the former Muppet Courtyard, Grand Avenue area, and we make our way into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in Batuu. John said he would bid on the fountain. I would too. I don't want to bid against you, but hey, all is fair when it comes to loving Miss Piggy. Always fun to see what the standby wait time looks like for Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. Currently my favorite attraction at a Disney park. That's okay. Gary says it is time for a shameless plug. Gary, thank you for prompting. You win the award of my undying appreciation. Okay, 40 minutes, not too bad. 40 minutes reminds me that if you or anyone you know would like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, you can check out pinofthemonthclub.com. All right, the Black Spire Outpost looking good at night. Robert says, can we say bright suns at night? That's one of those things that makes you go, That's a very good question. Bruce, hello to you in Dallas. Hope you're having a nice Friday evening. Thanks for joining me and spending some of it here at the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. And Disney's Hollywood Studios, all decked out for Christmas. Well, that too is not necessarily decked out for Christmas, but the rest of the park is. Even Toy Story Land has got Christmas lights strung up. Bruce says, best time to be there. Tanya says, Bella the puppy is watching, but getting cranky because it's dinner time. I would get cranky if it was dinner time and I was not being fed too. Carolyn says, are Christmas things in Star Wars? I think they have Life Day. I do believe there's a meet and greet with Chewbacca in a red robe holding a blue orb to celebrate Life Day, which I'm a big Star Wars fan, but come on, that is the most generic holiday ever. It's like having the Day or the day that ends in Y Day or something. Life Day, I mean, yeah, that is just super generical. But hey, I'm not George Lucas and a multi-billionaire, so my opinion doesn't count for that much. All right, the marketplace here looks good. Really comes to life at night. Very fun to see all the lights. Missy says, was there in 2017 at this time. It was great. Glad you had a chance to check it out. Tanya says, how about some blue milk? We will walk along and see. Even though Ronto's Roasters appears to be closed for the evening, there are still some creatures being roasted here for tomorrow's lunch. Don't know what those things are, but I'm glad I didn't run into them when they were alive. Alright, the hardest working droid in the galaxy here. Always getting things ready. Heather says, loves a Saturday routine, but a nighttime park visit is a treat. Tanya says, Star Wars area looks amazing at night. Nicole is watching a Muppet Christmas Carol. How fun. That's a good way to put yourself into the Christmas time season mood. continue our Grand Circle tour, kind of a circle, here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. And coming up on the Millennium Falcon. Always fun to see. This is really an impressive area of the park. It's beautifully done. Steven says, great, thanks from Montana. Thank you for being here. This overlook area is very cool. Wow, looks like the standby wait time for Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run is just 10 minutes. John says, prefer the Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey. Adam says, good evening. Beautiful night. It certainly is. All right, looking good here. Some people are saying that we should go on Millennium Falcon. 10 minutes is not a bad wait time. Everybody let me know what you think. I think we could squeeze it in. If the 10 minutes is really like 5, we might be able to get that in the hour. What do you think? Sue says it's chilly. Falcon is looking good. Cece says it looks different from the morning. Ronnie, Amy, Tanya, they're all saying go, go, go. All right, let's do it. Let's fly the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy. See if we can score some Corellium. I need some for the drive home. All right, Ruth is voting for the Falcon. Arlene is saying, let's go. All right, it is a quick decision to take a standby try for Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. 10-minute wait time, which I'm thinking is going to be just the time it takes to walk in. Hello. John says it's probably a Disney 10. Yeah, you're right. All right, welcome. I'm excited that we get to go on this. It's always fun. It's always fun to see if I can put on my seatbelt to the ship while not fumbling the gimbal, too. It's nice and cool here with all the cement and rock work. Christy's excited by says I could not resist it. There was no resistance in me. That's my story. Bruce says Miracle on 34th Street with Sebastian Cabot, 1974. Sounds like a good one. I would say my favorite Christmas time movie is probably White Christmas with Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye. That's a classic. It's a good story. And we see if we can get the engines ready for the Falcon or other ships. Adam says that's his favorite too. Gerald, Christmas Vacation. Amy, National Lampoon's Christmas, all good ones. John says this looks like a walk-on. That it does. I'm walking. Arlene says probably nobody in line. Ooh, Robert says Die Hard 1.
Hey, Alta, you there?
Alta on the com. Go ahead, Gar.
Are you sure all this extra equipment is for the same ship?
Yeah. They're outfitting the Millennium Falcon for some special mission. Just move the stuff to the loading dock.
Will do. Whoa, Chewbacca. Hey, wow. Whoa, so big. Lots of hair. To your ship? Oh, I mean, nothing.
Fun that you can really hear
well,
the
obviously they're doing something. so
narration
that's-
here. It's
You know,
quiet.
look, they're fixing it. Well, I can't. I mean, it's not. Look, you're gonna have to take that up with Hondo. Wherever he is. I mean, try the cargo bay, maybe? Yes? I do not get paid enough to deal with angry Wookiees.
Tu não tá satisfeito, né?
Won't be long now. It's chilly here inside the Falcon hangar. Yeah,
Let's put the NAP's computer through its paces.
15 people. Adam says, loves the view of the Falcon. Christy says, very cool. It is a great view. And it says, can't believe how empty this line is. I'm a little surprised too. Especially with a huge crowd. I guess a lot of people are up the front of the park. Alright, John says nothing can stop us now.
That's how many my next party.
What?
One. My friend, you're going to be going on the right hand side from please to the right. To the right. To the right.
To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right.
Yes, indeed, long and clear. Picking up the cargo, good, good. Well, see, now you're breaking up. I cannot hear you. What? I don't. Oh, unfortunate technical difficulty. Boring conversation anyway. Aha! Another group of flight candidates. Welcome, my friends. Welcome. What a fine-looking group of flight professionals. You remind me of me, but without the bounty on your heads. I recognize a few of you. You've flown for me before. I can't believe you made it back. And it's good you made it back. Good for you. We'll talk later. I have to do everything around here.
Hondo needs to improve his keyboarding skills.
This is hello, my friends. I am Hondo Onaka, and this is Onaka Transport Solutions. Today, I am offering the opportunity of a lifetime. I need flight crews to transport this valuable merchandise across the galaxy. Pilots to navigate, engineers to operate the ship, and gunners to defend the shipments. And that is where you come in. Oh, the Millennium Falcon. Oh no, for some very fast and very profitable expeditions. Chewbacca, my fine furry friend. Yes, as we agreed, you let us use the ship, we'll get you the supplies you need. It's a win-win. You help the resistance, I get no profits. Wow, the first one will never know we were there. Okay, time to go, so bye-bye. We're gonna go before it changes its mind. Hold on, my friends. Is it really
Hello there, welcome in, flight crew. How many of my first crew here?
What?
One? Alright, you're gonna be my pilot, my friend.
All right.
Wait on that metal line right up there.
Okay.
And hang tight there for a quick second. I'm not sure I do. Give me 1 second, my friends. I do not. Okay. Alright, we have one pilot. How many with you? One, you'll be my other pilot right next to him. How many? One, you'll be
I
my
get
gunner
to be a
right
pilot.
behind him. Three, you'll join this crew. One gunner in the middle, two engineers in the back. Sorry?
I put it in the comm box.
Okay, thank you so much. All right. Full crew of 6, you guys can head all the way into the ship. Good luck out there. 2 pilots, 2 gunners, 2 engineers all the way down.
front looking at me, 2 gunners behind them, and 2 engineers in the back. Alrighty, 2 pilots, 2 gunners, 2 engineers. What do you guys see right there for me? Any bags you guys have on, you're going to take off, put on the floor when you enter the cabin. Alrighty, she'll call you in 1 sec. My next 2, you guys can go this way.
Alright, won't be long now.
My next row, you guys see right here.
We have a time for a quick game of space chess.
This way, crew.
It's alright, crew. Ever flown with us before? Yes. Perfect. Welcome back. My pilots, you have the job of flying up and down. You'll be flying left to right. Pull towards you to go up and push forward to go down. My gunners, you're going to press the glowing button on your console. That looks like this. Just keep pressing and shooting down all those enemies. And my engineers, press all your flashing buttons, fixing everything the pilots break.
Which might be a lot.
Yep. Towards you means up. Towards down. Head all the way to the left.
Welcome, my friends. Right this way. Nothing to be afraid of. Yeah? Just kidding. A brand new flight crew. Good luck to you all. You might need it. Today's flight takes you to the planet Corellia. You will be intercepting a first-order train shipment of coaxium. Gunners, you clear the path. Pilots, line up behind the train. And engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo. Over on, my friends. See you in the cockpit.
For your safety, remain seated and supervise younglings. Por favor, permanezcan sentados y cuide a los niños. Gracias.
Alright, won't be long now.
Cargo or bags on the floor. Seatbelts go around your waist. And let our 2 pilots try to pull that yellow strap on the end of your belt. Wonderful. Same for the gunners whenever you're ready.
Fair enough. Time is money. Flight engineer, repair test. Hit your flashing buttons. You'd better be faster when we get into real trouble. Right, pilot? Push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left. Move your stick to fly right and left. I was just about to say that. Pilot on the right. Pull back on the stick to fly up. And push forward to fly down. Oh, watch it! Do it. This thing will get easy, eh? Weapons are online. Left pilot. Hit the booster. Now let's go get that coaxium. Right pilot. Make the jump to light speed. Shooting! They've locked onto us! Take evasive action! There it is! After that train! Flight engineers, fire the harpoon! Excellent now! Shoot the cargo free! Left pilot, brakes! Well, my friends, that could have been much worse. Okay, it's much worse. Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friends. You got one. Power of the ship. Well, go axiom. You see, just as I promised, my friend. Now that the resistance has what they need, maybe a little something for Hondo. Pilots, Line up behind the train so we can harpoon that last car. Get behind the train. Gunners, shoot the train. Shoot the train. Yes, keep mashing those controls. The cargo's breaking. Keep shooting. Good job, my friends. Yes. We got the coaxium. I will grab it. You keep after the train. Gunship! Oh, that's ridiculous. Things are getting too hot. We've got to get out of here. Yes, a distraction. Fire the missiles at the train. Hurry. The Star Destroyer is collapsing. Hit the boosters. Boost. We cannot die. Let's get out of here. Great job, my friends. You retrieved 2 containers of coaxium. This will greatly help the resistance. You have heard the First Order and made Chewie proud. Now, after my modest profit, your cut, minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon, is... Hey, not bad.
Excuse me. Not bad.
Time for you to go. Don't worry, the payment is on the way. Trust me.
This thing's seen better days. Better fix all that before the Wookiee sees it.
Alright, we made it. Aside from not boosting when I should have boosted, I tried to keep it in the center. It was fun. Got a pretty good score, I think. Hondo always says not bad, so I assume it's not bad. Tanya says it was awesome. Thank you. Adam says the Force was with us on this one. Sue said, good job, thank you. Ronnie said, a great ride. John says, how do we get some pins delivered every month? John, thank you for asking and prompting the shameless plug and winning my undying appreciation. If you or anyone you know would like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out endofthemonthclub.com. Cindy on YouTube said, great job, thank you so much. Rich said that was a Wookiee score. And we are back out in Batuu. All right, just glad to be able to sneak in a ride today. Wasn't really anticipating that, but it was fun that we got to do it. Thank you so much for joining me on this special Friday evening broadcast from Disney's Hollywood Studios at the Walt Disney World Resort. It's fun to take a little stroll down Hollywood Boulevard, check out the Sunset Seasons Greetings, and a sneak ride on Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. No broadcast tomorrow, but I'm glad we were able to do one today. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you, as always, for the likes and the comments and the shares. Truly appreciate your time, and I hope that you all have a great weekend. Until next time, God bless.